Fuck me in my ass 5 times over. BSV for Dummies live here without Peter. Peter's going through a little bit of surgery today on his penis. What I want to talk about today is this new thing that came out called the Run 2K21. Unbelievable. Let me shut this fan off because we're having too much. Now, what we got here is it's called the Hackathon. It's the first run hackathon, and it runs on June 4th to June 6th. What it is it was a crowdfunding project. So basically what that means is they sold sponsorships, so advertising spots that will be placed in this competition. And when you buy, there's 5 tiers. There's tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and each one has different spots. So tier 1, there was 3 marketing advertising spots for somebody for 25 BSVs. There was 5 tier 2s, and I think 100 tier 1, tier 3s, and then it goes down the road. Basically is when somebody buys an advertising spot, that money goes directly to the prize pool of the competition that they're holding, which is the competition is for programmers to run an application on RelayX on the run tokens, and basically there will be a prize pool. For the top 5 entries will receive 60% first, 20% second, third 10, fourth 7, fifth 3, and goes down. So what it is all the advertising spots got bought up right away. So all that money that the companies that bought, or just people that just want to advertise their product on this hackathon run, that money goes directly to the winners. Can you imagine if a big company would do something like this with big sponsorship? So for example, the NFL or the NHL, all those sponsorships that get sponsored, all the sponsorships that the money was raised from will go to the hockey players. They would get percentage. The building would get paid. The money would be distributed perfectly. So just imagine that somebody wants to open up they want to do a pizza festival, and everybody comes and they make their own pizza, but they have advertising spots that raised $200,000, say. That $200,000 goes directly to the pizza maker. Do you see where this is going? Like, does anyone see what this can do? So this hackathon right here, this is what it is. It already raised 101 BSVs. That's roughly 30,000 US dollars. Now, programmers, and these are the sponsorships, right? And this money here, once you buy it, it goes directly to the prize pool. So they sold 101 BSV worth of sponsorships. Crowdfunding. This will be the first crowdfunding hackathon in BSV history. Now, if you take this and put it into any other business, it is unlimited what you could do. But you just got to open up the horizons a bit in your brain. And also, what I'm trying to say, these are the judges, and they got two mystery judges coming. Basically, you're going to make an app that runs off the BSV, right? And the winner that has the best app that's incorporated with the run tokens, where you could see here on the Relay X, they have all these tokens. You could make your own, you could mint your own token right here if you want, your name, how many tokens, your decimals, a little description, emoji, blah, blah, blah. And you can make your tokens. You could say you want 1,000 of them or 21 million of them. And you create a business that's integrated with these tokens. So even like, for example, this guy, this is pretty cool. But for example, say, you implement a business that runs off these tokens like a peer game. That's an unbelievable site. I suggest everybody go check that out. It's probably the best gambling site in the world. The most fairest gambling site in the world. $100 could last you 3 months if you want it, because you could bet $2. You know, there's no fees. Like Ethereum and all that crap that, you know, to bet $2, it's going to cost you $42. So that's out the window. And everything is run on the chain. And I like to say another thing about Ethereum, that their fees are going lower. But what don't you understand is the less people that use the chain, fees go lower. The more people that use Ethereum on the chain, not on an exchange and you're trading coins, because that's not on the blockchain. When you send somebody money to Ethereum, from Ethereum to a person, that is registered on a blockchain. If you buy 1,000 Ethereums on Kraken, that does not go on the blockchain. So try to understand something. The more people that use Ethereum, the fees will go higher. So how can it scale worldwide with people actually using it? If it ever came down to that, I gotta walk into Starbucks and buy an espresso with a cryptocurrency of every other currency out there except BSV, you'll be paying that espresso at least $150 for one coffee. But SV, the whole world is using SV and they walk into Starbucks to buy an espresso, it's gonna cost them $1 for the espresso and 1/10 of a cent for the fees, for the transaction fees of BSV. So I don't understand how people don't figure this shit out. If they want crypto to be used every single day with people and using it, you can't do it with any other fucking coin. That's why all the coins are gonna go to fucking shits. Once BSV takes off and everybody knows about this fractions of a cent, then you're gonna see what happens. Then you're gonna see what happens to the market and what happens to all the other coins that, you know, they just copied the ledger and they started adding layers or whatever bullshit they've done to Ethereum. If those coins were smart, they should be doing that with SV. Like these guys are starting up. Anyways, fuck that bullshit. Let's talk about this hackathon. because this hackathon, I suggest any programmers that are out there get involved in SV, because more of these hackathons and promotions of people trying to use the network properly and what Bitcoin white paper is meant for. It's peer-to-peer fucking transactions. Where's the peer-to-peer in Ethereum? You can't send me money in Ethereum. Send me $5 right now. If anybody sends me $5 in Ethereum, then I have to get an Ethereum wallet. So fuck that idea. Basically, we don't want to get into that shit. But this tier 1, tier 2 is the advertising spots. They all got sold out. All the money went directly to the prize pool. It didn't go to somebody's fucking 9/11 outside. It didn't pay for the 9/11. It paid for the programmers that invent applications that are run on the BSV network with the run tokens. I think this one, it's all about run tokens. But then, if you want to get serious, they got collectibles and different coins and like, even for example, they did a coin for the hats, the Twitch hats, that you buy percentages of something, that you are the owner. If you want 0.001% of a company, you could buy into it. You don't need to be a millionaire to, like a fucking a hedge fund that, you want to talk to me, you need 200 grand. No. Over here, you want to talk to me? You could talk to me with $1. You could talk to me with $1 fucking dollar. And if I get 10 million people with $1, how much is it?